Yo, welcome to the first episode of Only Haters. We about to do a whole lot of hating, whole lot of debating, but it's gonna be fun. And I got two of the most coveted haters on planet Earth with me right now. I got Dion, aka that boy D Hill, and Pierre, aka that boy codenamed Davis. We finna chop up. We got a lot of sports to talk. Divisional round, the Grizzlies, Dion's favorite team, and everything. So I'm gonna throw it to Pierre first. How you doing, P?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. How you doing? How you doing? Um, I don't know, bro. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm glad to be on here with you, JK. Shout out D Hill. Nice to meet you, bro. And I'm ready to just get into it. I'm excited.
All right, Dion, how you been, man?
I'm chilling, bro. I mean, I'm on this show. We got LeBron Dick Rider in one corner, and then Jacob looks like he's doing this shit from a hotel lobby. So someone's got to carry the show, I guess. So I'm just glad y'all got me here.
Yeah, man, we got to stay with that Hampton Inn type background. It's just
Hampton Inn is generous. That's like a 3-star hotel. Like I was thinking like a Motel 6 or something like that.
It could be. It might be like at best like a Spring Hill Suites. You know what I'm saying?
About like a La Quinta. You know those
La Quinta Inn
over there. That's you know what I'm saying. 5-star for the beach, I guess.
Well, speaking of hotels, we're gonna kick off that Bengals Bills game because the Bills finna be living nice in a hotel if they go to the Super Bowl because they can't make it, they can't get it done. P, I'm gonna let you tip this one off because you're probably the biggest Josh Allen hater I know. So I'm gonna need to hear something.
I'm not really like, I am the biggest Josh Allen hater probably imaginable. I'm not a fan. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he is a tad bit overrated. I feel like you can be good and overrated at the same time. I feel like he turns the ball over a lot. Granted, he don't have a run game, which is cool. But when you got arm arrogance like that, and you are in the media, they hyping you up like he can carry the offense here, there, and then we get into the playoffs and you sell the bag. They changed overtime rules for you. They've done this for you. They've done that. You selling the bag. I'm not on this train. I'm not happy with it. So it is what it is with Josh Allen.
Dion, how do you feel about Josh Allen? I never asked you about him before.
I fuck with that white boy. He's elite. Pierre got a Panthers hat on, so he's upset that Josh Allen can actually throw the ball unlike Cam Newton. That's what his biggest issue is. I fuck with that white boy. He has like a torn UCL or some shit like that. They're talking about like he needs to get like some similar like surgery to like Tommy John or I don't fucking know. But I know every time he threw, his blood all over his sleeve. So what I think he needs to do next year is, if that's going to be the case, he needs a red sleeve because the white one, it has everybody concerned. Next thing you know, you throwing picks and shit. So, I mean, I fuck with that white boy. I fuck with Snowborough. But my firstborn, Patrick Mahomes, is about to put that boy to bed on Sunday. It's going to get ugly over there.
I mean, I would agree, but I really do think Mahomes' ankle is jacked. Like, I don't think bro's about to have the mobility per usual, but also, like, I don't know, man. Joe Shiesty is kind of just him. Like he really is. Like
yeah, he all right, but like he's only good when everyone like when the other quarterback wants to be blacker than him. So like he takes offense to that shit. And Patrick Mahomes wants nothing to do with being black. So I feel like that's where he's going to run into a little bit of a struggle because like Mahomes isn't walking in with no chains. He's not doing no dancing. He doesn't rap. Like the cigar thing, that'll never be Mahomes. So like Burrow doesn't have to top this one. You know what I mean?
yeah, I feel that. It's just like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like if Mahomes was fully healthy, like Chiefs, Super Bowl, easy money. No offense to your 49ers, but
the Chiefs are gonna win the Super Bowl.
They're ridiculous. Like
I think they still win it, to be honest.
I don't know, man. Like part of it is Allen crumbling, but also like the Bengals just kind of got that like they just got that thing about them. Like the DeMar Hamlin stuff is OD, but like they were not the slightest bit phased by that DeMar Hamlin stuff. Like they literally used that to their advantage.
Bruh, When they played the Ravens, Mixon's first touchdown celebration, he flipped the coin and like kicked that shit out. He's like, I'm not doing no fucking coin toss. And the second one was they all like laid on the ground, like and acted like they were dead. That's the coldest thing I've ever seen in my life. Brother, there's having CTE, there's being a hater, and then there's being an actual lunatic, and that Bengals offense is all three combined. When they laid on the ground, like, bro, we're 5 days removed from DeMar Hamlin, and y'all have a celebration of laying on the ground. Nah, I knew they were gonna beat the Bills' ass at that moment.
It's like
Oh,
they
oh God.
self-inflicted underdogs though. Like they really be in the locker room and take everything and like they'll see something on Twitter and be like, nah, fuck that. We better go out here and whoop their ass just to say that y'all hating. You know what I'm saying? Like Jamar Chase be responding on Twitter. Joe Burrow, I feel like he just feed off of his teammates and like what they got going on. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's just they tough. I think Joe Burrow, my new number 2 quarterback in the league. Not gonna lie, Josh Allen dethroned. Fuck the UCL. That's clip. I don't care about no arm sleeve. I don't care about that. When they come in talking about you the MVP of the league and he on the same level as Mahomes and you fumbling the bag, you're done. Joe Burrow, you my new number 2. And Mahomes still my number 1 though. You right. I'll take Kermit any day of the week.
Oh God, yeah. He's just on
Mahomes
another
is tough.
level.
He's tough.
Like the separation between Mahomes and number 2 is like miles. It's ridiculous. Like, but my thing is with the Bengals, 2 things. One, they did them celebrations because they donated like this is what's crazy. They did those celebrations.
But there's
and
not
the Bills donated $400K to Andy Dalton.
I was gonna say there's not a number you could have said that makes them pretending to die on the football field okay.
Like the 400.
Like, I mean, there was you could have said 4 billion. Bro, they pretended to die on the field. Like there's not a number you could have said that makes that celebration okay.
And then like the other thing is, are we really surprised? Like Joe Mixon was out here like straight up 99 punch power and hose in college. Like he's been savage. like he don't care, bro. He's Ray Rice if Ray Rice didn't get banned from the league.
He wanted to play. Like I like to look at both the Bills and the Bengals roster and like decide who wanted to play. Like when the DeMar Hamlin thing was happening, Mixon was ready to play while Hamlin was on the ground still. Like he wasn't phased in the slightest by what happened.
Oh God, Mixon was over there about to literally put his knees on bro's shoulders and hit him a couple more times and make sure he was actually KO'd.
He was wondering what took so long. He's like, yo, put him on the side. Like, let's get this over with.
Oh God, everyone was talking in the media about the 5-minute thing, and Joe Mixon's over there like, we got to wait 5.
Like
the funniest part,
we're ready to go. He on the sideline, he walking back and forth on the sideline, like, hey, fuck this, like, bro. If y'all not trying to play, I'm about to go home. Like, damn, bro. Like, I don't know. Joe Mixon is a savage, and you did mention my Panthers that he gashed us for 5 touchdowns early in the year. I don't want no parts of Joe Mixon in any degree. So. Nah, it's crazy. The Bengals definitely got that dog in them. I'm expecting a good match with them and the Chiefs, though, for real. I don't think it's going to be a slap, but it's going to be pretty good.
No, I agree. It's just crazy because divisional round, if a team gets up 14-0, a lot of times you're going to be like, they get 1 score. They back in this game. No, when the Bengals got up 14-0, I was like, it doesn't matter if the Bills score a touchdown on their next drive. They're chalked. They're not coming back.
Yeah. That first drive, like, set the tone for me. I seen the first drive of the game. I'm looking over. I'm like, that shit, it looked a little too easy. I don't know if I'm feeling this, but it was definitely, it was crazy. It was crazy to see. I thought Josh Allen was going to have a little bit more dog in him. You know what I'm saying? Had a little comeback factor in him, but I was wrong. I am hating. So, but I was wrong. So, that's good,
I mean, the Bills got half their roster about to hit unrestricted free agency too. You mentioned in the beginning, like the gap between Mahomes and everybody else. Like the fact that the Chiefs keep losing dudes. Like, does anybody even know Tyreek bum-ass Hill ain't on that team anymore? Fucking cheetah. Like no one gives a fuck about him no more. Bro, at home, his quarterback can't sit in rooms that have lights anymore. You know what I mean? Like, meanwhile, Mahomes' ankle went like this. It was right here. It went like that. And he won the fucking game. Bro, my franchise, I'm a Niners fan. In my franchise's lifetime, that performance he had on one leg is better than anything I've fucking seen my quarterbacks do it to. And I got to sit here and watch Alex Smith. He got the commercial. His leg looked fucked up. They need to take that commercial off fucking T. Ain't nobody trying to see his leg. But anyway, he literally almost only had one leg. And Mahomes was like, yeah, it ain't no big deal to me. They're like, oh, he had a bad game. 260 yards or some shit like that. 2 touchdowns, one leg, ankle like that.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous. And also they're starting like what 3-4 rookies on defense. Doesn't matter.
yeah.
Like
To be fair, I will never believe the Chiefs have a good defense. I refuse. That's my one saving grace when it comes to if they have a good defense, then honestly, like we have to start asking ourselves the question, like, did Mahomes sell his soul to Satan? You know what I mean? Like if they ever come up with a defense, you have to start asking yourself that.
see, and that's my thing about Mahomes is like Mahomes is what, and yes, I'm about to hate on Aaron Rodgers, but Mahomes is what like people tried to say Aaron Rodgers was. Like Aaron Rodgers, never had the defense, but he, puts up all these points. That don't matter for Mahomes. His defense is mid or terrible every year, and he just scores. Like it's wild.
Yeah, he's weed instead of cocaine, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he Mahomes is definitely like that, yo. Like by the end of it, he gonna be an all-time great. Probably number 1 to number 3. I don't really know, but he is an all-time great. And I was sitting there looking at the Cowboys game yesterday, and Pollard, and same thing happened to Pollard, got his ankle sat on. And I said, bro, Mahomes was still out here jump passing, throwing no looks on one leg. Like, this motherfucker, bro, like them drugs they be pumping you with gotta be crazy, bro. And I'm like, yo, he was on the field laced, throwing dots, and I don't know. He pulled the game out his ass for real. He's really one of one. And like anybody ever questions anything about who the best quarterback in the league is, they need to get Mixon slapped or Mixon punched. You know what I'm saying? It's not up for debate.
Not for real. Like if Mahomes doesn't get his limbs amputated, his floor is top 2 quarterback of all time. Like literally, it's not even close. Like it's ridiculous. But all right, we talked about the Bengals and the positivity, but we got to talk about the negativity. The Bills, the Cowboys. Like, first off, I love seeing the Cowboys lose. I don't care. It's just funny because they're fans. But like, I understand he got hurt in this game, but you deserve to lose when the whole entire season you have been playing that fat man that is overpaid as hell over Tony Pollard. Like Tony Pollard is so clear of Ezekiel Elliott. It's not even funny. Like, I don't even understand why Zeke was out there if they weren't at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like Zeke playing a lot is just Jerry Jones. You know what I'm saying? Being like, shit, man, I paid this man a fat ass bag. Like, bro, you gonna have to play. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just more of damn, I fucked up. Like, we can just see what happens rather than an actual move. I feel like Jerry Jones is too much intact with the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is his team, but I feel like he got too much pull over what they do and all kind of shit.
But you got 7 LeBron jerseys on the back of your wall, and you're talking about someone's too in tune with decision making.
Bron at least got some chips, though. I mean, shit, Bron at least got some chips. Like
they all clutch clients. He's money laundered.
LeBron the greatest of all time for real.
He's money laundering. Like the IRS needs to get involved. Like he's paying Lonnie Walker and them extra money so he can take a cut. It's prison.
Hey man, you don't hate. You know what I'm saying? We all do what we gotta do, man. As a man, you gotta do what you gotta do. If I want Lonnie, I'll pay him a little bit extra bread. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if we compared it to the Cowboys, Jerry Jones paying these motherfuckers a bag and they not doing shit. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with the Cowboys. I feel like they need to restructure a lot and add more talent. But at this point, bro, we say this every damn year. I'm tired of it, bro. Like, they ain't done shit since 1995. I wasn't even born yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Like, what is y'all's thoughts on Dak going forward, Dion? Because I know you be kind of like back and forth about Dak.
He's elite. I mean, listen, they ran into the best defense like in football, maybe like the best defense like we've ever seen. You know what I mean? Like, and I thought pre-Tony Pollard injury, Dak had the game pretty much under control, to be honest. Like when Tony Pollard got hurt, they looked like a team that didn't game plan for anything else besides Tony Pollard. And they used Tony Pollard a ton too, like before the injury. Zeke got like a lot of like short yardage carries, but Pollard was getting like all the first and second down looks. So, I mean, I don't know. Listen, they could have used Amari Cooper. I know that much. What they
Oh,
trade him
yeah.
for? A 6th-round pick? Come on,
Oh
man.
God, and he was over there getting them free happy endings with Deshaun.
Bro, by the way, every receiver on that team, I think they traded Coop because he doesn't have dreads. Every receiver on that team looks like CD Lamb. Bro, 7 different people caught a pass. I said, is that CD? And it was like Noah Brown.
Oh God, they
Meanwhile,
need to
CD
trade
Lamb
for
still had like
Ayuk.
11 catches. Bro,
They need
everyone looks like
Ayuk.
CD.
Ayuk gonna fit right in.
Ayuk's a problem, man. That's the best.
He
I think,
is.
dead ass. I honestly believe this. I think Brandon Ayuk's the best receiver in the league. I just don't think we don't have a quarterback to get him the ball. But he be 20 yards open every play. Like no one's even. Dudes might as well just stay on the sidelines with how open he is.
I
You said the
mean,
best receiver in the league, though.
Yeah, bro. Like if he had a QB, like if he had Burrow, even if he had Cousins, you know what I mean? Like if you get, I think it's Chase, Jefferson, Ayuk. You know what I mean? Like that's the big 3 to me in the league. I fuck with CD though. He's up there too.
yeah, CD is
He's a
good. I
dog.
still think Jed is the best in the league, but I mean, I don't know. I was talking to you about this over text, Dion. Like, I do think Ayuk like legitimately has top 5 potential if he's in the
Bro,
right offense.
he had 2 catches yesterday. One was like 3rd and 8. First off, the fact he had 2 catches, federal prison. Again, lock Purdy, Shanahan, and LeBron all up for money laundering. Because the Brandon Ayuk having 2 catches is a crime. It's a crime against humanity. But the second one, it was like a 3rd and 8. He ran a curl route. Bro, your body's not supposed to move the way his does. Like he stopped so quickly, the DB's still stuck in his stance when he's catching the ball. Like it's nuts.
No, he is like, that's one thing I'll give him. Like, I'm not going to say like best in the league, but I'll give you one thing. I think he is the twitchiest receiver in the league. Like, it's weird, bro. Like, he be doing stuff that looks like his knee should be torn.
Bro, they updated Madden 10 years ago. That way you can't run the way Ayuk runs in real life. You know what I mean? The things he does, they took out of video games.
No,
I mean, all right. So this is a simple question, but like, if the Bills and the Cowboys, obviously the Bills aren't because they're about to lose a bunch of people, but if those 2 franchises next year, same rosters, like, do either of them have a chance to break their hump?
Well, not the Bills because they got to go through Mahomes.
yeah, I'd say the
That's
Cowboys
true.
kind of got more of a chance. But the NFC is kind of like that's what I was saying on Twitter. I was saying if there was any year the Cowboys can break through and do some shit, it will really be this year because the NFC is like outside of the Niners and the Eagles. But even the Niners, I was like, okay, yeah, the defense is really OD wrong, but you know, the Cowboys defense is pretty good. If they can catch Brock Purdy slipping, then they got a good chance. But dog, I don't know, bro. Yesterday kind of like really fucked me up because I was like, yo, the Cowboys, yo, I really like Dak Prescott, which is crazy. Like I give him chance after chance after chance because, and I hate how Cowboys fans are like, just really answer your question, JK, how I feel about him. Like Cowboys fans are so quick to dump him. And I'm like, bro, I'm a Panthers fan. You know how hard it is to find a franchise quarterback, bro, and y'all trying to dump this man? Like, bro, that's not, you can't take that shit for granted, bro. Even like the Niners, right? Y'all had Jimmy G, Brock Purdy, Trey Lance went down so fast. Like, bro, even they're in this continuous cycle. I feel like it's more of a credit for Shanahan and how he coaching shit in the defense, but they're in this continuous cycle. Like if the Niners had Dak, bro, I feel like what? Come on,
I'd kill for Dak.
Oh,
I'd trade
dude.
everything.
Dak on the
Whatever picks we
Niners,
got left.
bro.
it's
Bro,
No,
crazy.
like,
bro, the receivers, and this is no disrespect to Purdy. He's better than Jimmy G. Like, if he's our quarterback next year, I'd be very happy with it. It wouldn't be what I would do, but like, it's not the end of the world. But our receivers run 10, 15 yards open. Like the throws Dak was making to CD, like there's a defender behind him. When Ayuk catches the ball, he got about 15 yards before he even needs to like know someone's in his vicinity. When same thing with Debo, Kittle, etc. Like, bro, these dudes are always wide the fuck open.
no, and it's like, I don't know. I think if the Cowboys would have won, I would have taken Philly, but like, I don't think Philly has. I'm not going to say it's going to be a blowout, but I don't think Philly has a chance against the Niners because the Hurts and Sanders like read option, like the Niners are the one team with the edge speed and the linebacker speed to where like they can slow that down. Like y'all secondary can be iffy, but it's like I don't know. I just think I just think Shanahan could literally go in there and get like 36 minutes time of possession. The Eagles barely have the ball, and you just won an ugly game.
That's just that Niners defense so fucking crazy, dog. It's like you
It's
got
nuts.
Bosa flying around, and then Fred
Bro,
Warner is damn near a corner. Like, yo, it's crazy as hell watching them fly around the field like that. But I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good game between the Eagles and Niners. I feel like that read option is crazy though. Like compared to Hurts, Hurts really does a good job of keeping the ball. You know what I'm saying? He don't really turn the ball over a lot. So I feel like it's really gonna be a possession battle to what you're saying. I feel like they really got to take the time, go down the field, take their time, and do what they got to do. But it's gonna be good. But shit, man, you're right. It might go the Niners' way. I just don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, obviously, I think the Niners can win, but I mean, I felt this way prior to Sunday. If you were building a team and a scheme and a play style to beat the Niners, it's the Eagles. Well, it's really Mahomes. I mean, it's Mahomes, but like if it's not a single player, it's the Eagles. Like the way you disrupt Kyle Shanahan is you have fast linebackers and you can get home with 4. And the Eagles have both those things. And then on the flip side, I mean, I know Dak threw 2 picks, but like it kind of felt like he was, I'm not saying getting whatever he wanted, but the Cowboys had a lot more drives that I thought were productive than the Niners. And it was all through Dak's arm. So the way you beat the Niners is being able to push the ball down the field, and Jalen Hurts can do that. So, I mean, I still think the Niners win because the Eagles do have a bad run defense. But if you were building like a scheme to beat the Niners, it's definitely the way the Eagles play.
Not for sure, especially because CD was literally open on every single play, which
he
is
was also 15 yards open.
very
And
concerning.
we have nothing for AJ Brown. I'm
No.
well aware of that. So I think they're either gonna have to control possession, like you both said, or they're gonna have to throw some points up.
Well, here's my thing. Obviously, this is like the fucking oldest game plan advice in football, but it really is going to be like who wins the line, because you guys easily have the best front seven. They easily have the best O line in the league. Like, it's going to be that. But here's my thing. This is why I don't see the Niners losing. When you guys do that shit where you put McCaffrey in the backfield and then you motion Debo
Oh my god,
on that end around, dude, that is the most unstoppable play in football. Like you cannot tell me otherwise, because if you overplay the end around, McCaffrey bursts through the hole. If you overplay the hole, you get the end around. If you overplay both, then next thing you know, Ayuk or Kittle's like 30 yards downfield. It's ridiculous. I've never seen anything schemed like that.
Kittle had the game of his life though, low key. Kittle was making some crazy grabs, bro. Where I was like, oh shit, bro. Like I kind of almost forgot how elite Kittle was, like a little bit, because injuries, and then he kind of like this year wasn't really the most productive. Maybe I really don't. It might be a stretch to say, but watching him play Sunday, I was like, yo, this dude right here is something serious. Now, I did kind of have a question about McCaffrey though. Like, I know he hurt his calf. I don't know how serious that is. Like, does anybody know? Like,
they said he's gonna play. I don't think he'll practice this week, but I think he'll play. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, with all due respect to that white dude, Elijah Mitchell just as good as him. Like, I don't want my running back to be white, to be honest. And like, he just runs like he's white. There's no other way to put it. He runs like he's white. I feel like Elijah Mitchell was our closer on Sunday, and I just thought he was way more productive than McCaffrey.
Dumbass ran out of bounds, though. The hell was he
did
doing?
run out of bounds. But McCaffrey's a glorified slot receiver. Like, that's ultimately what he is. And he's a phenomenal pass catcher, especially coming out the backfield. You put a linebacker on him, he's going to torch him. But like, part of the reason we've struggled offensively the first 2 playoff games is there's been 0 run game. And I don't care how good of a quarterback Shanahan gets. If he doesn't have a run game, it's not going to be the prettiest offense.
Yeah.
The Bills
I low-key kind of like, I don't know. I like CMC, but I've never been on he's the best running back in the league train, because like he's not. He's the best pass catching running back in the league.
He's the most versatile.
Not the best. Yeah, but he's not the best running back in the league to me.
The question you have to ask yourself is like, if your coach isn't Shanahan, who like, I think McCaffrey is like maximized in this offense, but like, if we just had a regular old coach, like, do you want the guy that's going to catch a few passes and be explosive within that, or do you want Elijah Mitchell who's legitimately going to rush for like close to double what McCaffrey can? You know what I mean? And then you just throw to Ayuk and Debo. But within a Shanahan offense, obviously you want the one that can do pretty much everything on the field.
Also, as out of pocket as this was, I'll never forget you saying this about 3 weeks ago, Dion. You know the number one reason y'all not losing to Philly. Because what is Nick Bosa not finna do?
Oh yeah, he don't like losing to black quarterbacks. The first play of the game, I said you got to get home, Bosa. He's black.
I'm telling you.
It was a revenge. It was a revenge game for Nick.
Bro,
But like at the same time, Nick not gonna want to go to the White House, so he might lose on purpose.
Got a point.
2024 could get nasty though. It could get nasty next year.
I'm literally waiting on him to convince George Kittle to like come out of the closet.
George Kittle's racist.
I be saying that, yo, like when I be seeing Niners hang out at basketball games and stuff, I'm like, bro, they don't ever. I be seeing Kittle, I see Jimmy G, McCaffrey. Even when McCaffrey was in Charlotte, I'm like, but these motherfuckers, they really don't hang out with black dudes like that, bro. Like, what the hell going on? Like,
but the funniest shit, and I mean, like, there's no way y'all would be watching this, but like if you watch a Warriors game, there's Niners that go to the game all the time, right? So I know like first game of the year, it's like Debo, Ayuk, Trey, right? Elijah Mitchell might have been with them. Later in the year, it's Bosa, Kittle, and then it was Jimmy G, Bosa, like it use check, like all the white dudes on the team, and then the very next day, Debo and Ayuk pulled up again, like.
They were segregated at the game.
Huh?
They were segregated at the game.
Basically, like they go to the
crazy.
games at different times. They sit in the same seats next to Joe Lacob, the Warriors owner. But it's like one day it's the white players, the next day it's the black players.
I always laugh at the Niners when they carry out the boom box. And I be seeing Trent and Debo in the front going crazy. I'll be looking, I'm like, man, where Bosa at? I know he in the back. He don't want nothing to do with that, man. He don't want nothing to do with no Kodak Black.
I think Bosa do fuck with Kodak because he gets to say hard R.
Yeah. That's true.
No, because like
you listening to that shit on purpose just so he can get some shit off. You know what I mean? Like if we would have lost to the Cowboys, he was turning on Super Gremlin immediately and getting some shit off.
You just know that like Kittle and Bosa's favorite player on the Warriors is DiVincenzo. Like you just
Clay.
know.
They probably don't know that Clay's black.
They're probably like, damn, we shouldn't have got rid of McClung. We should have called up Nico Mannion.
But they were so like, I fuck with WWE. I'm a WWE fan. But if you white and an over the top WWE fan, I know you're a little racist. Like it is what it is. Like it is what it is. Like there's a little Chris Benoit to you probably too. It is what it is. Y'all like when I seen John Cena out there rapping, I fucked with it. But if like white people fucked with it a little too much, I'm like, that's coming from a weird spot.
You're going a little too hard.
A little too far.
You're going a little too hard, man.
Yeah. It's so like, all right. The ultimate prediction. Super Bowl picks. Do y'all want to go ahead and pick who we think will win the Super Bowl, or should we save that for next week when the matchup?
I don't want to choose the Eagles Niners, so I'm going to sit out of that one. I got the Chiefs winning it all. That's going to be my answer, regardless of what happens on Sunday.
I want to go hot take.
I mean, it's a conference championship. Like, how big of a hot take could we get here?
That is true, though. I'm gonna be honest, D-Hill, that's probably the truest thing.
You like, I'm gonna go hot take. I'm gonna choose one of the 4 best teams in football.
Yeah, what are the 4 best teams left in the league? You know what I'm saying? Give me a dreams and nightmares reunion. Give me Philly winning the chip. Give me Philly winning the chip.
I don't hate that. I think they're better equipped to beat the Chiefs than the Niners are. But if the Eagles win, they want to play the Chiefs. If the Niners win, they want the Bengals. I feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Oh, the Niners. Lord have mercy.
I think the winner's coming out of the AFC, and I just don't think Mahomes is healthy. I think his ankle is actually hurt. So I'm going to go Bengals, getting back to the bowl, winning it all.
I'm not mad at that.
Literally only because of the Mahomes injury.
So some
Like,
fluke shit, basically.
I mean, I don't want to say that because like you still got to perform in the Super
Yeah,
Bowl, but
look,
like,
JK, we only haters, man. Just go ahead and say it's gonna be on some fluke shit, bro. Just
oh
say
yeah, I mean, it would be considered on some fluke shit. Probably as fluky as that Lakers bubble ring. I ain't gonna lie.
we can't go there with that, bro. We can't go there with that. Shout out the Warriors. I'm glad they padded the Celtics up, man. I'm
It was
glad they did it.
I mean, that was the first real ring the NBA seen since 2019. So I'm happy the Warriors did it.
Them
Too.
KD rings was real.
Mhm.
Oh,
Man, come
that's
on,
crazy.
man. Hell no.
Hey, you're a Celtics fan?
Yeah.
Y'all flew Tom Brady out and had him twerk in front of KD to come to the Celtics, but we're the ones that are fucked up for signing him.
100%.
Y'all flew
Oh,
out. Y'all
God.
flew out Big Poppy. Big Poppy was up there in a G-string twerking for KD. We just pulled up with our team. Y'all pulled up with no
you
players.
pulled up with Draymond's tears. Don't
We
even
pulled
play.
up. We pulled up with our team and won him. Y'all were putting
KD, we
together.
not
Y'all
winning
had a full
another one
concert.
without you, bro. Like, we
Listen,
need
bro.
you, man. Curry can't win a Finals MVP. Like, we need you,
Hey.
KD.
I'd rather Draymond is calling KD crying than Tatum was calling Draymond crying, talking about how do I win a championship.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, the
Like
last
I want
7
my
games,
play. First off, Tatum texts dead people. That's what he was doing instead of getting
that right
sent.
there was crazy though.
hey,
I'm not gonna lie.
this
That
is
was
all I'm gonna
crazy as
say.
hell.
This
Why would
is
you
all
do
I'm gonna
that,
say.
bro? He not you expected a response, little bro? Like,
The
is
last-
that what was going on? There's no way. And then you taking a photo shoot, you land on the ball with the same t-shirt, walking into practice. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's OD.
I'm just letting you know if the Celtics and Warriors play in the finals again, the Warriors not beating us with Robert Williams, and that's just facts.
Who?
1-0 with Robert Williams in the last 7. He's only played 1 game, and he had 9 offensive rebounds. Kevon Looney's slow ass couldn't keep him off the glass.
It was January basketball. You think the Warriors care about that?
No, they
I
did
mean,
care
it's
about that game. Don't even play. If he was watching that game, they cared.
It was a little chippy out there on the floor.
They turned up a little bit, but like the Warriors have gears. They didn't hit the full.
The best shooting team in the NBA statistically had their worst shooting night of the year almost and still won. The Celtics are just better right now. That's just facts.
Like I don't care about no regular season stat. I was told the Warriors only had they were 500 on the road in the regular season last year. They won every first road game possible. They smoked y'all.
Okay. You didn't win the first one, but look, the thing is,
there's no regular season stat I could possibly care about. That's gonna once assholes get tight, whole different ball game.
Yeah,
different ball
and
game.
if the Celtics
Kobe
get
left
back
him on
to the
red
finals
too.
against
Kobe
the
left him
Warriors,
on red.
Kobe left him on red.
Kobe left him on red.
If the Celtics get back to the finals against the Warriors, they are not folding again. But
Kobe left him on red.
I mean, I'm not even saying the regular season matters because the Celtics had the same record as the Warriors at this time last year and made it to the finals. So it's obviously it's not the end all be all. I'm just saying to say that the Celtics aren't the best team in the league right now is crazy.
I give you those props.
I don't care. I just don't care if they're the best team in the league or not.
I give you them props for now.
If they are, what does it mean?
Well, see, but you be trying to act like they could never win a championship, which is crazy.
They can't.
And we're going to see.
Brett, no one that has the text dead people for motivation is going to win a fucking championship. It's just not going to happen. He's clearly not wired all the way tight upstairs. We talk a lot about CTE in football. Come on, bro. Kobe's dead. He texted a dead person. I can't stress that enough. And then dressed up like him. What do you think Vanessa thought when she read the text?
I don't know.
I don't think she got it, bro. The bubble went green. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I don't think she got it, bro. I'll just be honest. I don't know. I feel like that's some weird shit though, JK. For real. You really texted a dead person. It was I'm gonna do this for you. And then ultimately didn't do it for him. So that's kind of you texted him and you disrespected him.
It's also OD disrespectful that he did it for the Eastern Conference. You think Kobe gave a fuck about a Western Conference Finals? The man that went up 3-1 and said job's not finished. Read the room. If you what you want to text Kobe and be like, yo, I'm gonna make sure I get the job done. You're taking a trip to Boulder. You know what I mean? And you're picking up some white chicks and doing what Kobe did to them. That's when I'm gonna finish the job tonight, big bro. You know what I mean? I won't take no for an answer, big bro.
Listen, obviously texting Kobe is cringy, but that shit don't take away from the fact that he's still nice. It's still good enough to be the best player on a championship team.
No, he's not. He's not like, up here. He can't do it.
Listen, we gonna see. He gonna have a ring on his finger at some point.
Maybe. Listen, if the league gets pussy, maybe. But like Draymond, bro, listen, I'm a Draymond hater, but I know Draymond had some Kobe jokes on that floor. Like he said some foul shit about Kobe and Tatum that had Tatum in a pretzel. Like we're like, oh, like Tatum was hurt, Wiggins had a good series. No, when y'all went up 2-1, I know Draymond started saying foul Kobe shit.
That's fine, but at the end of the day, if you can't knock out the most supreme light skin in the league with one punch, you soft.
No.
Let me
definitely did crumble his jaw. He tested his jaw to the maximum.
He knocked him out, and then he cradled him like a baby and realized he did something wrong. Like when he caught Jordan Poole as Poole was going down, Jim was like, "Oh fuck," because he was gonna catch Poole and put him in a guillotine. Like you could tell, like he wasn't done. Like that wasn't the only thing he was gonna do. And then when he caught Jordan Poole and Jordan Poole's body was limp, he said, "Oh fuck." I fucked up.
The thing is like Draymond not soft, but some of that hardness is fake. That's just facts.
It's just
most of it's kept.
It's not. Draymond's really I wish y'all were right, because we would have more championships if y'all were right. Draymond's really about that life. That's the fucking problem. The problem is he's really about that shit. Bro, his first 3 years in the league, he went home to East Lansing and he caught a case every time.
But like, why he not behind bars then?
You just pay him off.
Was he catching hypothetical cases?
If all you do is jump somebody, you'd be like, yo, here's 50 G's, just shut up for a little bit.
But like jumping someone's hard?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not really hard though.
That's not
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't at the bars. Like, I don't know what happened, but he catches like assault cases every time.
Listen, if he was shooting people.
I mean, he's the people he runs with in Lansing too. Like, bro, I wish y'all were right. I wish he was John Morant.
If we going by that though, like then Carmelo Anthony and DeMar DeRozan harder than anybody because who they roll with.
I mean, yeah.
But that don't make them hard. Their gang is hard.
Might be the hardest ever though. You throwing up big B's on national TV.
Nah, bro. Ain't nobody.
Might just be hard.
The thing is like DeMar doesn't need to be like that because he's the one that got out. Like if DeMar would be just fine if he wasn't a hooper. Like Draymond would be just fine if he wasn't a hooper. John Morant would be like working a 9 to 5 for the state somewhere. You know what I mean? Like he'd be an FBI informant. Like Draymond would be like selling drugs. Like it wouldn't. I mean, I guess not just fine, but like his lifestyle would be not 9 to 5 in an office. I promise you that,
bro. My thing is, I don't care. He's not as big as some of the other guys, but like, I still think Terry Rozier might be the most hood person in the league.
Don't bro got
like that
man Tom on the back of his head.
No. Terry,
but the thing about it is like, how are you like that? But you got worse flow than old Blueface on the track.
Well, first off.
Oh, here we go.
First off.
Yeah.
The Blueface disrespect's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's a top 10 rapper, dead or alive. But free him from Christian Rock, by the way, bro. Lock her up behind all the bars. Put her behind all the bars. We should have traded her for Brittany Griner. If we, that should have been our leading offer.
That really but a good trade.
Terry Rozier, yeah, he can't rap, but like
a straight up Woj bomb.
I don't think any this generation, if you can rap, you're really like Blueface might be the only rapper that I'm like, yeah, he's actually about that life. I don't think anyone else is.
Baby Tron is about it, bro. Come on. No, he's not. But
no, Baby Tron is like one wrong thing said about Young Thug from having a 9 to 5 working in real estate.
Oh, I mean, 100%. He's just hilarious. Like you cannot deny that Baby Tron is hilarious.
No, he's fire. I fuck with Baby Tron, but I also know he's not about that life. Both can be true.
That's facts.
Baby Tron from Detroit, though. I mean, it might get sleazy in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, him and Miles Bridges rolling together. You see what Miles Bridges on. That's all I'm saying. Like,
yeah, listen, Miles Bridges is from Draymond's. That Lansing and Detroit are not the same.
See, my thing is like I just can't even base it off where you from because like Machine Gun Kelly from Cleveland. Like
I mean, I don't know what that means.
Like people be saying Cleveland's the slums. Like MGK is like the furthest thing from hard.
Well, Cleveland is the slums because who the fuck wants to live in Cleveland? You know what I mean? Like it's not like the hood. It's just poor white people. It's white trash.
Bro, I mean, that's just like how the hell MGK go from Wild Boy to what he's doing now?
Nah, I respect it.
I like MGK though. His Riz is unmatched.
Yeah, nah, bro. He wanted a real bag. Him and Walker, like they both said, nah, this rap bag really not like that. I need to get something else.
I mean, yeah, he did like take over that genre too, which is kind of crazy.
Bro, think about it, bro. Young Thug, probably one of the more successful rappers, just caught a Rico because it wasn't enough money. He needed to be selling drugs and shit. Like, bro, that rap money really ain't like what they make it seem like on social media.
Yeah, you got to be like top tier. Like you got to be Future talking about
even Future, bro.
Like, you think Future was capping when he said he made more than Dwayne Wade, baby?
Yeah, he was definitely capping.
Yeah,
he was definitely capping, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he talking about drug, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Smuggling drugs and selling that shit combined with his rap money. If that's the case, maybe. But then again, that's probably capped though. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Future got too many children to make more money than Dwayne Wade. He'd be paying so much child support.
D Wade also gets child support paid to him. That's an underrated aspect of D Wade we don't talk
That's
about.
facts.
It's an underrated aspect.
D Wade got that union bag.
Yeah, we don't talk about that enough.
All right, so we kind of hinted at this earlier, but like I'm gonna just let Dion take the floor on this one. Talk about the Grizzlies, man.
Oh man, bro, I just don't get it, bro. Like they're gonna catch a Rico, like dead ass. Bro, I've said it a million times. Ja Morant wants a Rico more than he wants an NBA championship. Like he goes to sleep at night feeling better if he has a Rico than if he has Larry O'Brien next to him. Bro, I just don't get it. Like they really got punked by a dude who got embarrassed by Skip Bayless 72 hours prior. Skip had him in a pretzel. He said, "You don't even get to talk on my show, pimp." And now he's at Staples Center punking your whole team, bro. It was 13. Somebody's father got involved. Like, come on, bro. Tell your pops to go sit down. What Bron tell his mom? And when he was in Cleveland. What Bron tell his mom when he was in Cleveland? Come on, man. Like, bro, I just don't get it. It's like you don't have to be that tough to win a championship. You know what I mean? Like some people are like the Warriors are legitimately. You know what I mean? And Steph's a lunatic too because he's a little light skinned white, like essentially like light skinned dude. Like we don't think he's that fucking tough. But I knew Steph was about that life when Trevor Ariza bumped into him and Steph almost took off on Trevor Ariza, who's probably one of the bigger lunatics in the NBA. Like legitimately one of the bigger lunatics in the NBA. And the Grizzlies just, bro, they ain't about it. I mean, I don't know. John Morant's beating up children. I don't know, man. Like I don't understand this team and their infatuation with being tough.
I feel like, oh, go ahead, JK. My bad.
Like that. That's my thing. Is like, they're not tough by how hard they're like trying to perceive it to the media. Like the thing is like they're a good basketball team. Like they have a good record. They don't have to do all that to be relevant. Like you would still be a top 3 seed in the West, even if you weren't putting on this tough guy act. And that's why I just don't understand it. It's like, first off, Dylan Brooks got to be one of the worst watches in the history of the NBA.
Bro, thank you, bro. I was saying all this hate on Ja, bro. At least Ja nice. You know what I'm saying? At least he good. Dylan Brooks is trash. And
Dylan Brooks
looking like Pootie Tang.
He is unwatchable, bro.
What I don't understand about him is like he's like the ringleader of this fake tough shit. And then against the Warriors, he's like, yo, he told the ref to tell Draymond to watch his mouth, and Draymond said, you watch it.
Like,
Bro, and yesterday he was like, "Oh, they don't let me play physical. Like the refs are bullying me or some shit." Like, yo, bro, like I just again, like you don't have to be tough. Like the Grizzlies are legitimately a fun team to watch.
Yeah, I agree.
When we're just talking basketball, it's the other antics that make them unwatchable and hateable. The we're a dynasty talk, the fake tough shit. Like you're a young ass team that's exceeded expectations so far. Just have fun with it. Like people don't realize how quickly in every sport you can go from being the hot team to ain't shit, right? Like the Celtics with Tatum made the Eastern Conference Finals like 6 years ago for the first time at this point, and 6 years later they still don't have a ring, right? Like there is nothing in this sport that's guaranteed, and then Grizzlies have that Clippers energy to me, where they think they're just gonna get one handed to them.
I just that's the funny part about this team. And it's why I hate them so much, because if they didn't have the antics, I think they would arguably be the most likable team in the league. And they're making people hate them. Like the only person on that team that's like really likable, because like Ja, like if you like him, cool, but he's also very unlikable. It's like Steven Adams is cool, but like outside of that,
bro, nah, I got a problem with Steven Adams too, bro. Everybody trying to pump him up to be like Aquaman and this damn Jason Momoa built up. Like the thing with Shannon Sharp, bro. They was like, oh, Shannon Sharp ain't want none of Steven Adams. Bro, I ain't never seen Steven Adams be in no smoke. Bro, what is y'all talking about? Nobody, bro. Like me personally, I've never seen Steven Adams be in no smoke. I know he probably strong as hell, but like, bro, quit playing, bro. It's just I like the Grizzlies though. They nice as hell. Let's be honest. And Ja cool. Like I guess you could be. I really do like Ja though, because like bro really is nice as hell, and he talking shit. Cool. He can back it up. It's just Dylan Brooks for me, bro. It's the whole thing with Dylan Brooks. Bro will shoot 1 from 10 from the 3-point line, and happen to hit a game ender and walk down across. I'm him. I'm like that. Going back in the locker room dressed like Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam this past year. Bro, I'm not trying to hear nothing Dylan Brooks got to say, bro, like at all. But I mean, as far as contenders or pretenders, though, I think of course, they are contenders. But like D Hill was saying, bro, ain't shit sweet in this league, bro, because you will get humbled really, really, really fast. Like it's not even funny. So they do need to cut that shit out a little bit though, because it is getting out of hand. It's like every other game, they chirping, they're in an argument. You know what I'm saying? It's just it ain't worth it, bro. At the end of the day.
I think moreover, bro, like when you aren't really like that, I think that shit makes you worse, right? Like Draymond leads the league in text, but like I know once he gets one, like he's about to turn up, especially if it's an important game. If it's a regular season game against like Charlotte, he might just get thrown out. But like same with Steph. Steph gets a tech, he's gonna turn up. Like the Grizzlies with these antics, I feel like they just roll over after them. Like they rolled over against the Lakers, they rolled over against the Warriors and the Suns. Like when teams like they might start the chirping, but when teams chirp back, like they're not ready for that. So like I feel like they need to look themselves in the mirror and either stop doing what they're doing, or they really got to get to like be about that life and get like that in a very quick way.
like it's so bad. Like I really feel like the Grizzlies be in the locker room at halftime, like reading tweets, seeing if someone said some shit about them, and like they get together as a group.
Steph does that.
Yeah, but like Steph looking at them shits for motivation. I feel like the Grizzlies would be the type of team to get together and be like, all right, Desmond, get on Twitter and quote this guy's tweet and be like, you can feel these hollows too. Like, bro,
I see that was out of pocket. Like, bro,
yeah, that show's out of control.
Like John, like when he was like, you can feel these hollows. I'm like, bro,
it's not. But that's what I'm saying. He wants a Rico, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he wants a Rico.
Like, bro, like, yeah, it's just that Memphis shit, bro. Once Dolphin them start coming to the games with the lean in the cup. You know what I'm saying? John probably party with him a couple times. He hear his name in songs a little bit. He probably like, oh yeah, shit, bro. I really am him. Like, I can really gangbang with these dudes, bro.
Bro hung out with Moneybag Yo one too many times.
But the problem is, bro, like, bro, I don't care about none of that. Like, if you need to get a Rico to win an NBA championship, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took Draymond getting 3 assault cases for him to turn up. I'm cool with it. It's you have to react to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if your reaction is rolling over, then like I'm not with this fake tough shit. You know what I mean? Like Jordan Poole has cats. He's not tough and he fucking knows it. And he's not about to be out there like telling people they can see how hollows feel. He's gonna talk a shitload of shit on the court. And the moment things get real, he's praying Draymond's not too far behind.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I mean? Like
it's like, bro, every team's gonna have one guy. Like every team's got that one guy. But like let it be one guy. Like, why does the whole team want to have that identity so bad? Like, let Dylan Brooks be the clown. Like,
besides Desmond Bain, I do
yeah,
want to
Desmond
say
Bain.
I don't count Desmond Bain in any of this. I don't really feel like he gets involved in as much of this
No.
other shit that the other ones do. Like,
Like-
Desmond Bain doesn't want to Rico. He's good off courtrooms.
Desmond Bain is strictly hoops.
Yeah.
And like that has to do with his journey, I think, to the league a little bit. Like, bro was kind of counted out, went to TCU, like absolutely hooped immediate impact. But like, I don't know, Desmond Bain. The only thing I don't like about him is bro might have the weirdest build in the league.
Bro really built like
bro literally went on his
Pit
2K
Bull,
player
bro.
generator and minimized his wingspan all the way, bro. I ain't never seen something like
bro
it.
really got bro really built like a damn bodybuilding Javante Davis and then damn be hooping. I'm like, bro, I don't really know. I don't know, bro.
I don't even know how bro like
gets
gets
good though.
I don't know how he gets like into his shooting motion.
His trap
Like-
so damn big, bro. Like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? It's just I do agree with the Warrior shit. Like Poole, I remember seeing a video of Jordan Poole, like Draymond was going ape shit on the ref, and it was like a timeout, and Jordan Poole was just sitting there looking at the ref like, I don't really know, bro. Like I'm chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jordan Poole, they don't act tough. Like, yeah, they let Draymond do their thing, and like even Clay sometimes, you know what I'm saying, be like popping his shit. But Clay really like that. What the fuck can you say to Clay Thompson? It's just like if you're gonna be like that, sorry about the sirens, but I'm in the streets too. You feel me? I'm just playing. But if you really gonna be like that, at least prove something first and then start popping your shit like the Warriors did, or bro, like D-Hill said, bro, at least capitalize off that shit. I can't take y'all seriously, bro. When Draymond was whooping that trick with the towel and whooping y'all ass at home, bro, I can't take you serious after that, dog. Like, so they need to win and win fast. That's really all I'm saying.
And the other thing is too, like know who you're playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're playing the Suns, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's the team you can turn up against and you could be the tough guys, blah, blah. Bro, if you're gonna behave like this in a 7-game series against the Warriors, like that's not the smoke you want, bro. I'm sorry. Like the Warriors went down 2-1 against the Celtics. I seen the way the fans treated Draymond. I said, Steph's not letting that happen next game. You know what I mean? Like that shit might work one time, but if you're gonna wake, like certain teams need that added motivation. Like Bron don't care that much until you do something to him. The Warriors don't care that much until you do something to them. Like if you're playing those dudes, maybe just fucking chill, bro. Just beat their ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Bron would have one less ring if Klay Thompson knew how to shut his mouth.
I mean, but that's
Oh,
that's
God,
the
no.
Warriors' MO, right? Like Stephen Clay would have one less ring if Bron shut his mouth. You know what I mean? Like it. That was a back and forth between two heavyweights that King, you know what I mean? Both can dish it and can take it, right? Like the Warriors did the locker room still smells like champagne first time they played in Cleveland after 2015. And then the Cavs followed up with the 3-1 on the cupcakes. Those are two teams that fucking like they love that shit. So that's a little different because Clay, another one, bro. That motherfucker was dancing in front of Dylan Brooks' face as he lied on the ground. Clay's an elite lunatic, like CTE.
He one of them, bro. Like, bro, motherfucker want to play on an ACL tear in the finals, bro. Like, you out your damn head,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew he was psycho when bro said he rides a boat to the arena. Bro, that is the Pacific Ocean that boat's on. That is not no lake. That ain't a river. That is the Pacific Ocean. He is one rock away from a Titanic situation. Bro, not wired all the way tight. That's not a guy you want to set off.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, I agree. Like, the Grizzlies either got to be about it or choose a new identity. Like, you can't keep swinging back and forth. Like, do you want smoke? Do you want to duck smoke? Like,
there ain't no new identity, bro. They in too damn deep. You know what I'm saying? I
The
don't know if y'all
only
ever watched
way out
Ozark
is a
on damn
Rico.
Netflix, but they ended up getting too damn deep, bro. And they had to stay in Missouri and keep pushing that weight. You're in too deep, bro. You got to be a thug now. It's unfortunate. You done beef with Shannon Sharp on national TV, bro. You're done. And I feel like once again, bro, DL made the most solid point of the night, bro. He's talking about like you can get home quick. The Suns, they was like that too, and now they not shit.
Luka put them out.
The Suns. First off, the Grizzlies are the Tekashi 6ix9ine of the NBA. Like their only way out is if they just gotta like they have to snitch. Like they have to get arrested and then snitch. Like that's how we're gonna find out about the Grizzlies. But they're not stopping until they get a Rico. But the Suns were so scared to play the Warriors, they got 50 piece by Luka in a game 7, bro. Like they literally shit themselves at the thought of having to play the Warriors. Like you really gotta you either have to be about that life or just don't, bro. Just be Luka, have a few beers, be a fat white boy that's cold as fuck. Ain't nobody gonna bother you.
See, that's why like I kind of want to see Bucks and Warriors because like Giannis don't play that shit. Like Giannis just gonna go out there and fucking go crazy, bro.
Giannis
Like
He
Drew
got his
Holiday
big
don't play that
bookie
shit
ass-
either.
Big bookie ass Francis Ngannou built ass brother on the bench that's ready to fight anybody at any given chance.
Bro,
Like, bro,
and Drew Holiday does not fuck with that shit either, bro. Like they're all like that would be a crazy mental matchup, like for real. Cause like
the war, I don't know about that one. I don't know if I mean, give me any of the other teams. I'd rather just play any
Draymond, like I think Giannis is quite literally the one player that Draymond could not impact at all, like with the mouth or anything. Because like what was the story? Who was it? I saw it on TikTok of someone. I think it was Pat Bev said some shit when he was in Minnesota about Giannis.
about
and
Giannis.
He was like, "Oh, your brother ducking smoke," and he went back and told him, and Giannis came out the locker room and said, "I duck no smoke."
Pat Bev hit the coldest Giannis impersonation. Pat Bev hit the coldest Giannis impersonation.
But it's like, what can you say to Giannis?
Ice
bro?
duck no smoke. Ice duck no smoke.
What can you say to them, bro? They went to the military. They had to go to the military, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
What can you do, bro? They not worried about no hollows from John Morant. They not worried about Draymond kicking nuts. They not worried about none of that, bro. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really do like Giannis, because he stick to his part. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell his dad jokes and get your ass 50. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's
he's
cool.
All right.
He's the power forward Steph, right? Like he's gonna do his dad jokes. Steph was watching Frozen before playing playoff games and shit. They're just weird fucking dudes that like get on the court and they're serial killers, bro. Like that's the biggest difference is the Warriors and the Bucks are like serial killers, and the Grizzlies, they're more Deshaun Watson. Like they want to get a little handsy with people. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not really trying to bring the hollow.
They're not Ray Lewis.
The only hollow John knows is the Don. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
Like you don't really want to bring no hollow out.
All right, so staying on the NBA, this is gonna be pretty fun. I mean, there might not be as much hating in it, but basically, if y'all ain't got them pulled up, you can get them pulled up. The latest voting, all the reserves from the West and the East, backcourt, front court, whatever. The current reserves, we're gonna do a draft, and obviously, like you're gonna get shafted in some way, but we're gonna try to build a team that could at least like make a fun all-star game with either the Eastern or Western Conference starters. So,
well, I'm confused.
so like we're literally just gonna snake draft every reserve. So
okay, so everyone that has votes in this shit that wouldn't be a starter.
Yes, literally, that's it. And we're gonna snake. And Dion, since you an old
is it
head,
3 front court or 3 guards?
It's 3 front court, 2 guards.
Okay.
And like we can be flexible with certain people, like because some of the shit's like, I don't know, like I'm not gonna be mad if you put like Jimmy Butler, like you can take him as a guard. Like I'm not tripping on that. But Dion, since you an old head, you're gonna get first pick.
Oh, I'm taking Mr. Hollow himself, John Morant. It ain't no more fun than that.
All right, P. I'm gonna go last, and we gonna snake.
All right, bet that. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and take the big Tonka. I'm gonna go ahead and take Luca, bro. Wait, Luca a starter. Let
He a
me
starter,
now. You
yeah.
know what? Let me take damn. You know what? Let me take my boy with his cornrows be too tight. Let me take Shaw. I'll take Shaw quick. He fun. He give me a 30.
He is fun.
Yeah.
He's Ja Morant if Ja never watched battle rap.
Okay. So this is a good question. So like, are we saying everyone's healthy? Because like,
Yeah.
technically in the East, it's like you could get like Embiid or Tatum or KD, but like,
well, Tatum's a starter, so is KD.
so all right, assuming they play like, God dang, this is tough. I'm sitting here looking, bro. Low key, just for the fun factor, if he's healthy, I'm gonna take Zion, and then snaking going back to back. Oh God, like in an all-star game format. If this was regular season, I wouldn't take it. But in an all-star game format, I'll take Harden. Just because he gonna go out there and mess around.
For sure. I like that pick. Honestly, let me go ahead and double back. Let me just go ahead and fill out my guards, bro. For the fun aspect, I got a shot who got the burner. I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'm not getting vaccinated. For what y'all talking about, I'm taking Kyrie. You know what
He's
I'm
a
saying?
starter.
Like, why? Like, Kyrie really gonna give me the most TikTok clips. You know what I'm saying?
He's a starter.
Gonna break it down.
He's a starter.
Oh, you a starter?
Yeah.
Damn, Kyrie a starter? All right.
He's a leading vote getter, bro. You know how many anti-Semites there are?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh God.
He got
all right,
the whole
fine. Then, you know
clan.
what? Then let me just do something wacky. Laurie Markkinen not a starter, is he?
Nah.
Yeah, let me get Laurie Markkinen, bro.
Yeah, you went from taking an anti-Semite to the whitest dude in the league.
Got to. I was gonna take Luka first.
You gonna take Myers Leonard too?
Oh God.
You taking Myers Leonard too?
Nah, he gotta sit this one out.
Bro, him and Kyrie's chemistry would be crazy though.
You know,
yeah, but like Kyrie actually nice though. You know what I'm saying?
Kyrie is dumb nice.
So it's like fuck it.
Assuming health, I'm gonna take Devin Booker. I think Booker's one of the coldest in the league. And then my other pick, All-Star game format, I'm gonna go with Paolo. I feel like Paolo and Ja on fast breaks would be a ton of fun.
Yeah, Paolo really 19 bullying grown men. That shit kind of crazy to me.
I mean, look how he was at Duke though, for real. He was really in his bag at all times at Duke. Like, so you right.
All right, P, who you adding?
All right. Let me get. Hold on. For the fun of the All-Star game as well. Honestly, I would love to see them play against each other because I'm assuming I know Tatum a starter, and I'm assuming if we was gonna start as JK that you would pick Tatum. So I'm gonna go Jaylen Brown though on the flip side because I would love to see them play against each other for the one time. Like that'd be pretty dope. So that's what I would take.
Yeah, he's been fun in All-Star games too, so I get it. But I'm gonna round out my backcourt. I'm low-key surprised this man's still available, but I'm gonna take Dame. And him and Harden could get hot and drop like 30, 40.
His watch broke.
Hey, when Bev went like this, then tucked it in his pocket, that's the coldest shit. That was the coldest shit I've seen in a minute.
So let's see. I got Dame. I got Harden. I got Zion. Low key. Let me take PG as my 3. Because that man is an ISO god. Like,
nah, PG tough as hell though,
bro.
Like PG really like, I don't know. His game is either really OD or really dookie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see if I can find the more. Hold on, real quick, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if I can find the rest of the list, bro. I might be tapped. Okay, here we go. All right. Yo, is Embiid actually a reserve or not?
He would be.
Yeah, he would be.
Yo, bro, what the fuck? Let me get Embiid. The hell? I don't want crying Embiid though in the tunnel. I need that dog. You know what I'm saying? I need the real Embiid though.
So I got Shea, Book, and Paolo. For my last two picks, I'm gonna take Jimmy Butler
Mm-hmm.
because this is an all-star game. Paolo's gonna be my 5.
Yeah.
Like I'm not, and then I'm gonna get LaMelo Ball.
Ooh,
Oh, that's nice
that's
right there.
fun.
So it's just gonna be Ja doesn't even have to play point guard, just straight oops with him. Jimmy Butler gonna have to sit in the corner, bro, because he's boring. You know what I mean? Rachel Nichols will not be in attendance for this one. There's nothing for him to dribble. So he'll just have to sit in the corner. But Book, Ja, Paolo, Melo, I fuck with that.
You got Jimmy there for like the bravado. Like he finna get y'all hype.
No, he's just in case Shannon Sharp shows up. I need to make sure Ja's all right.
That's facts.
Unlike Taylor Jenkins, I care about my players.
I feel that. So what we got so far? Got Lori. We got Jaylen Brown. We got some good shit. You know what I'm saying?
You got
I feel like, yeah, I feel like I want to take. There's some good shit, bro. You took Paul George from me though. That was kind of one that I might as well just build the all. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and grab another white man. You know what I'm saying? Let me grab Sabonis, man. Let me grab another white dude. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we need a statement. I want an all-star game MVP white dude on my team. I do. When is the last time an all-star game MVP? Anybody know?
Let's see.
Steph won it a year or two ago, right?
He
be hooping like he's white sometimes.
They really do got that. Yeah, true.
God, this is tough. All right, so I got Damon Harden in my backcourt. PG, Zion. I'm gonna play Zion at the 5 because why would I not? It's just a matter of what I want here. Oh man, low key. I'm between two people. Do I want defense or do I want offense? Ain't nobody finna play defense in an all-star game. So I'm gonna take DeMar DeRozan because I think he's technically a 3. I don't care what they got him listed as. DeMar, I'm gonna play him at the 3 or the 4. Honestly, we'll just play small. I was thinking about taking Wiggins to go out there and keep Tatum from scoring, but
Wiggins takes the all-star game too seriously for me. I need him to sit this one out.
That's why I didn't, because Wiggins the type to really go out there and like slap the floor, be trying to sit down on people.
That's how Kyle Lowry is doing the all-star game. He was taking charges, bro.
Yeah, when he took the charge, I was dying.
Bro, Kyle Lowry got to be like, what, 3 McDonald's meals away from being out the league?
Nah, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. He got that. That's peak male body. You know what I mean? That's what a male's supposed to look like.
Bro, like he just reminds me of the dude that like hooped in high school and got out of shape, but still like crazy nice and just pulls up to the park.
I wonder how out of shape he actually is. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like he out of shape standing next to fucking HGH Braun. You know what I mean? You put him next to any of us, he looks ripped.
Like, I mean, he low-key did lose some weight too, ain't gonna lie. But, I mean, I don't know. I kind of hate it. Like, I don't even like Kyle Lowry, but he's just so hard to watch at this point.
It's tough. I mean, I'm pretty big Fred VanVleet and Kyle Lowry fan. The way they played in the 2019 finals, like they earned fans of me like for life. So it is kind of tough. I do think, brother, there's certain players in the league that Twitter likes to hype up to sound cool that they've just never watched play basketball before. You know what I mean? Like they've just never seen him play. And Kyle Lowry's in that conversation because the way white people on Twitter talk, you would think Kyle Lowry's Steph. And he's a phenomenal basketball player, but he ain't. There's levels to everything.
No, for sure.
That's facts. That's like comparing fucking. I'm trying to think of that's like comparing Derek Carr to Patrick Mahomes. Like that's just treasonous.
Well, they outrageous. Twitter does the same shit with fucking Jay Herbo over there in LA and shit, bro. Like he's a fraud.
Just chill, D Hill, because I'm one of them people. I'm one of them people that be gassing Jay Herbo down to the socks, man.
But like with that one, I understand it. Like NBA Twitter, I don't get, bro. Like, just admit you don't watch hoop. Like, you don't need to tell me that you think some fucking random role player is fire. Like everyone talking about Rui Hachimura. Ain't nobody watched the Wizards this year, bro. Like ain't nobody watched the Wizards.
Bro, the Wizards should have had a fire sale 3 years ago. I don't know what they holding on to. Like Brad Beal lost all his trade value now because he just hurt. Like he don't look the same.
Yeah.
Like their most valuable asset is Kuzma, and it's like they don't want to let go of him. But I mean, I guess I'll let you speak on that for a little bit, P. Like, you're a Lakers fan, so like,
Lakers fan.
do you think
Are you a Lakers fan, or are you one of them niggas that be having your bags packed at all time to follow Papa?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you though, bro. I was watching Tariq Black and Robert. Yeah, I was in them eras when we drafted Ryan Kelly era. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm a Lakers fan for real. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when we was in our drought, it did take a backseat to my Bron fandom. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. Tough. When the playoffs came around, I was Broned up. You know what I'm saying. But now, I rock with my squad though. But
hey, Grady Dick, I don't mean to cut you off, but Grady Dick has bunnies. Like,
oh, he's ridiculous,
bro. He needs to wear 69 in the league. That jersey be elite.
You got to fucking be nice though if your name is Grady Dick, bro. Like his parents set him up.
Hey, white people are not supposed to jump like that, but that's my fault, P.
No, you good, bro. Honestly, but bro, dude got some stupid bounce. Yeah, his parents was definitely set him up not to be in a corporate office for real. So he had to be.
You gotta be an athlete, bro.
Yeah, having a name like that's like getting a face tattoo. Like, bro, you ain't got no choice, my guy.
I did like the Rui trade though, JK, for bro. Because honestly, bro, Kendrick Nunn did nothing for us though. Bro was a cone on defense. Damn near a cone on offense. Like, bro, you wasn't doing nothing for us, bro. Rui, and our forwards are terrible, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Troy Brown used to kind of get buckets when we played DFS, JK. We could rely on him a little bit.
Oh, God,
now,
yeah.
Bro is not it. And Reeves is hurt right now. And I don't know. I feel like he could be good for the Lakers. I mean, shit, bro, there's not much worse he can get for the Lakers outside of LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
Troy, when y'all were fans of Troy Brown, that was in Washington?
Oh yeah, back when they
used to have we made money off him though.
They used to have like six players with COVID.
That's my thing with like all these dudes, right? Like you're gonna take a role player from the Wizards. Him being a role player on the Lakers, he's gonna look 10 times worse than he did as a role player on the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's the same thing. Like the Warriors are in the same spot where it's like you can't just get anybody. Like why Dante is special. Like we need, like, you know what I mean? Like, but Jonathan Kuminga is not that bad, but he looks worse because he's on the Warriors. Like I feel that way. I do feel that way about Kendrick Nunn with the Lakers. Like a lot of what Nunn likes to do isn't going to work next to Bron, right? Like because he needs the ball more than you're allowed to have it on a Bron team.
My theory
isn't it's not Bron's fault. Like I mean, it is if Kendrick Nunn's a clutch client, there's money laundering, but it's not Bron's fault. Like, bro, it is so easy to build a contender around LeBron James. The fact that they couldn't pull it off is like one of the more impressive things I've ever seen.
Bro, literally all you need is shooters. Just give him shooters and you're straight. Like, bro was winning with like J.R. Smith after J.R. Smith had like severe issues. Like, bro couldn't even remember the score. And he was like,
nah, that was Bron's fault. I listened to the interview. JR got scapegoated. That was Bron's fault.
Like,
shit.
Like,
I just when I lost. Fuck that. It's not my fault no more. It's not my fault, bro.
Listen, it's not Bron's fault because they shouldn't have been in the game without him. But that was Bron's fault, though. That was Bron. Like, I listened to the JR interview, bro. The coaches in Bron set JR up to fail. And then they're like, oh, we had a timeout. He asked Bron, do we got a timeout? Bron ain't respond. Whose fault is that?
That is true. I do remember the interview, though. That's
about the Kendrick Nunn shit. I don't think it's a coincidence. Ever since bro got shouted out by Polo G, he been terrible.
Yeah, I mean, getting shouted out by a YouTube rapper is tough.
Yeah, like bro said every day, like, come on, bro. Like, I've just been balling on these. Like, I'm Kendrick Nunn.
There's no one that actually listens to Polo G that's like over the age of 12.
See, that's what I'm saying, though, is like, Bro, undrafted free agent. When he was an underdog in Miami, he was nice. Then he got a little bit. He was like, "Oh damn! Like these 13-year-olds on TikTok finna know who I am because Polo G shouted me out."
Yeah,
Next
it
thing you
was
know,
just
bro, can't hoop.
I got static with Kendrick Nunn, bro. Bro had a knee bruise last year and did not play one game.
Yeah, peace.
So all this money laundering talk about Braun, he really took the bag and ran with the shit, bro. Like I can't let that slide, bro. I'm glad he's off the squad. Honestly, I hope Rui. I mean, he not trash, bro.
No,
So
he's not.
so I hope he really like. It's different when you play beside Braun, like he said. Like Danny Green on the championship team, bro. I really thought, bro, I didn't know what happened, bro. I thought he forgot how to play basketball the whole time. So like, I just hope he gets in the building, figure it out, and do what he got to do. For real, for real.
I think it's a bad trade because I don't like Rui, but I mean, you said it the best, P. Like they traded fucking Kendrick Nunn. Like it's not like even if Rui doesn't work out, who cares, bro? Like
Yeah,
Kendrick Nunn just being off the team's a positive. So it's like
exactly.
I don't like Rui, but like I would still make if I'm the Lakers, I'd make the same exact trade.
And it's like you didn't even have to give up like any crazy picks. Like you gave up shitty draft picks. And like my thing is they always need front court depth because AD made a glass. And it's like he fits because he's like a big that can actually space the floor. Like a little bit.
It's like this year he's been shooting terribly, but 2021 he kind of had
it's weird.
that burner on.
I think with Bron, he'll fit because like you were talking about Dion, like playing in Washington, like you're gonna have to create all your own shots. I just feel like he's gonna be able to actually like pick and pop, like spot up, and Bron gonna find him. And I actually think he'll shoot like he's shooting like 34% from three right now. I think he might shoot like 38% with the Lakers.
Yeah. I feel like a bunch of people's problem when they play with Bron is I feel like it's such an influx of knowledge and shit at one time. It just fucks a player up. It's like Kendrick Nunn, like he was saying, like everything he wanted to do. When he got the Bron, it was probably like Chinese, bro. Like he was probably like, yo, what the fuck do you mean I need to be here at this time, bro? Like, and it just kind of stresses you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know.
It's tough playing with like Bron or like Luka or even Harden too, right? Like who these players that are so ball dominant. Because you could go 5-6 minutes without touching the ball once. And then Bron's gonna hit you for a three. And if you miss that, no one's going to think about the fact you didn't touch the ball for 6 minutes of game time, maybe 10, 15 minutes of real life time. They're just going to think that they're just going to see you miss that shot. And it's like, I understand like Luka's teammates stink, but he could make their lives easier, I guess is what I'm saying.
He could make them better, like 100%.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
It's tough, bro. Like you don't touch the ball for literally minutes. Same with Bron. And then you get a hit in the corner. You got to hit that bitch.
And then it's awful because like their secondary ball handler is another ISO guy. It's freaking Spencer Dinwiddie. So it's like you really standing there the entire time watching.
But it's probably difficult to really, really low key play with Luka because it's like, yo, I'm not touching the ball and you a cone on defense. So I got to pick up your shit on the other end, bro, and I'm not getting the ball.
I know I told y'all this in the group chat, but like, I don't even hate Luka. Like, I think he's mad entertaining. I think he's super likable. I just hate how the media portrays Luka.
He's the best player in the league.
I think Giannis still is.
I got to give it to Giannis, but I can't.
That white boy's the coldest.
He is like that. It just makes me mad because, like, bruh's literally, like, might retire with, like, the highest usage rate ever. Like, bro hits the ball so much. And it's like people used to clown Harden and Westbrook. Like, obviously, Westbrook's a little different because the turnovers and stuff. But, like, Harden, for example, like what he did in Houston, I think Luka's, like, mad similar just on, like, a slightly more skilled scale. Because, like, do we really think Dallas is finna win anything? Like, not if they don't change the hell out of the roster.
I mean, not this year. But Luka's not going ringless, though.
Yeah, but I think, like, I do think it's going to, like, take a little bit of time just because that roster is so bad.
In the offseason, so their pick that the Knicks have conveys this year, and then in the offseason, they can trade, like, 7 first-round picks, and they have plenty of, like, salary. Josh Green's, like, kind of, like, come alive. If Jaden Hardy shows any flashes, like...
Jaden Hardy's good.
they're gonna. I mean, they're gonna be able to get like if a star becomes available, they're gonna be able to do it.
See,
So
that's the thing. He needs like I think Luka's one of those guys that needs like the right second star though. Like you put like prime Clay with Luka, they're going crazy.
well, yeah. I mean, Clay's the
You
perfect
can put
Robin
prime
to
play with
anybody.
anybody, bro.
Yeah,
Like he
he's the
got that
perfect
damn
Robin.
burner.
Like he just I
But
don't
Clay
know.
not, bro. Clay not doing that. I'm gonna just stand here and wait. Bullshit.
He
Clay
gonna
will
get
go
his
play
shit.
defense on Luka and take the ball.
Like my thing is like I think of hypotheticals and I'm like, all right, if it doesn't work out for the Clippers this year and they blow it up, like either one of Paul George or Kawhi next to Luka would be fire.
Nah, I'm over those two, bro. They don't like playing basketball.
Yeah, I'm convinced, bro. Kawhi only played like when he bored as hell.
Bored
and
as
like
fuck.
the group home not meeting on Tuesdays and shit, bro. Like, I mean, the Clippers was supposed to be the king of LA, all this shit, bro. I'm not hearing it. I
Bro,
feel like
they're
Luka
wasting.
not going ringless though, because it's in that transition period where like, yo, these dudes are getting older, the Brons, the Currys, you know what I'm saying? They getting older, teams are starting to split up a little bit, and then you know what I'm saying, he can kind of rise up. The West kind of getting a little, you know what I'm saying? It's anybody's West type shit. But like
Yeah.
it's just I don't know, bro. We're just gonna start seeing the Celtics and the Grizzlies and Dallas maybe starting to run this shit, and it's gonna be I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna really see what happens. But Luka does need those pieces, though.
I ain't gonna lie, I had Chinese food tonight for dinner, bro. I tried to
Ooh.
run up the stairs to get down here quick, but that Chinese food really just sits in your
What you
stomach,
got? Some
bro.
sesame?
I had a orange chicken. I had some coon shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I just knew you was finna you were either finna get orange chicken or like General Sal's.
He said General.
Nah, but all right. You know, we got to get into the last segment. You know, that's what we all about. We only haters. Like we spit facts, but we also be hating. So every week we gonna have a most hated segment. It don't have to be an athlete. It could be a celebrity, like it could be some random dude you bumped into at the damn grocery store. Like I don't care. Whoever you hate the most in a week. Like I'll get it started off because why not? I gotta go with this man as my inaugural first most hated because he just easily my least favorite player in the league, and that's Trae Young. I'm sorry. I just can't bro is literally like he's talented, but he's just so toxic to play with. Like I just don't feel like anyone's watching an Atlanta game and being like, you know what? I'm trying to go play with Trae Young. Like I don't know. He's good. I'm not saying he's bad, but I just can't I think getting DeJounte was just like the worst thing they could have done, bro.
It started off good, but like, damn, now it's just kind of like, what the fuck is going on over there? Like for real.
Bro, also, like he has somehow managed to make John Collins like a complete zero. Like I just hate watching Trae Young.
John Collins did that to John Collins.
I just cannot stand watching Trae Young because like he just like it's like I just don't ever see another like star wanting to play with him because of the way he plays. Like I just don't. Like he wants to be Steph Curry so bad, but he has like half the talent.
It's kind of like Tatum and Kobe.
Tatum better than Trae Young though.
I don't know if Steph would leave Trae on red though.
I mean, he is alive.
I say Steph
So that
not
might be
dead.
part of it. I don't know, bro. It depends. He got to let his
Got
dad
left on
check.
red, you get left on red. It don't matter how.
Steph got to let his dad check his phone first, bro. Kyrie Irving.
Let's not get started on Tatum's pops. Let's not get started on Tatum's pops.
You got the most hated deal. Or you want me to go? Which one?
I mean, I don't, bro. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I clearly didn't read the topic list nearly well enough because I didn't know we were doing this and I didn't know nothing about that All-Star thing. So I'm gonna let you go first.
I got a two-part. I'm not gonna lie to y'all boys. One, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Number one is Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? It's something not sitting right with me, dog. I'm sorry. I feel like everybody forgot what the hell was going on in the media coming into the season. Him and Mahomes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen got cheated. We changed the rule. But you just got smacked at home by Joe Shiesty. Like, I'm not feeling that, bro. Like, you now number 2 to me. I said that earlier in the pod. I'm gonna say it again. You now number 2 to me. And I feel like everything you've done, bro, like you a turnover machine. You really like, you just don't do nothing for me, bro. You don't move me. You did at one point, but now you just don't move me. You still nice as hell. You still top 5. You still Coke butter cheese, but just without the Coke. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, number 2, Dylan Brooks outfit, bro. The damn black beater with the damn boot cut jeans and the Pootie Tang belt was bottom tier. Shout out my boy Kobe, because I know he was heated at the fit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling that outfit at all. And the damn the 2 cornrows, I don't know, them shit's tight as hell. Bro, you need to do something with that, bro. You're not really that nice. And then on top of that, I'm really hating on him because he in the presser talking about LeBron. He don't want to go left. Like, anytime you force him left, he really go miss. Bro, stop with that, bro. LeBron could be amputated with the right and will give you 30. I'm not hearing that with that, bro. Dylan Brooks, most hated. Josh Allen, you was most hated, but after I seen Dylan Brooks fit, you take the cake for this week. I appreciate y'all listening to my rant, for sure.
Yeah, the left-hand comment about LeBron was wild. You know, bro, that shit, like, just the absolute last player you could ever say that about, bro. That
Bro
shit
was
was
literally
wild.
ambidextrous. Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. And on top of that, bro, I didn't even get on it. It's just, you talking about Shannon Sharp. Oh, he just a regular ass dude. Man, come on, dog. You know who Shannon Sharp is, or at least your pops told you. Like, quit playing on Shannon Sharp like he not a Hall of Fame tight end, Super Bowl winning champ, bro. Like, he one of the greatest tight ends, probably top 5 of all time. And you acting like he just a regular ass dude.
Yeah, bro, they talk about Shannon Sharp. They talk about Steven Adams, Shannon Sharp, like Steven Adams just gonna knock him out cold.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he the damn, like he Tyson Fury or some shit. That's what I'm saying about Steven Adams too, bro. Like, I like Steven Adams. It's just like, bro, y'all building him up like he damn Captain America. I'm not going.
But they act like he's Francis Ngannou, bro.
Hey, bro, the thing is, it's like Steven Adams a nice guy and he's big and he's strong, but like that don't matter, bro. Like, there's plenty of small dudes out there that could knock Steven Adams out.
Got hands.
Who did Steven Adams catch? Was it a Plumlee brother that he caught when he was about to fall on his damn head, or who did he catch?
I don't remember.
No real savage catching a nigga from his fall, bro.
Bro, also, dudes be acting like Steven Adams can fight just because like he's so big that like he easily moves people when there's altercations. It's like,
I mean, he do that though.
He does, but it's like
he do be moving the fuck out of people.
I feel like part of that is because he's such a nice guy that like nobody want to fight him. So they just see him and they like calm down. Like, it's the same shit with Boban, bro. Like, who the fuck gonna do something to Boban?
No.
I might chin check Boban just because he's so nice.
Now, see, Boban move you because you in the way. Steven Adams moving you because he about to move you. It's 2 different types of moving people, bro. Boban just too big.
Boban is huge.
He's just too big.
I'm mad they didn't show Dylan Brooks shoes with that fit. I needed to see what shoes. He had to at least have on some fire shoes, bro, because there's no way he woke up in the morning and was like, this shit is it right here. This black beater is it. Bro, and he had it tucked in.
And he dresses like he's on farmersonly.com multiple times.
He had the beater tucked in. When have you at, bro? I would never see somebody with a beater tucked in and be like, bro, you hard as hell, bro. You really like that.
Bro looked like a stock GTA 5 character. Like chilling on the street.
Grove Street, cooling. Like, bro, no, bro, look, bro, nah, bro. I'm not going for that, G. Nah. Dylan Brooks.
All right, Dion. Who you hating on? Because I know you got something conjured up over there.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of people I fucking hate this week. Hubert Davis, Juwan Howard, Jim Harbaugh. Hey, that's evergreen. I don't know, bro. There's so many different ways I could go about it. I'm gonna say Dana White though. Did y'all watch that Power Slap League show debut.
Bro, yes. Like 8
There's
people.
too many white people fighting for me. I know that shit is sick in the head. And bro, they was really slapping the fuck out of each other.
Bro,
I literally saw a highlight
big
clip.
ass glob on his head.
Bro,
I
that
literally
show's out
saw
of
a
control.
highlight clip, and it was like 4 people. The first dude literally got like this. Like he was like on the ground like that. Like,
And bro, so a UFC, I fuck with the UFC for the most part. I fucked with it a ton pre-COVID, and now like I don't watch a ton, but like I still follow like all the people that report on it and shit. And this one fighter who's 2-7 in his last 9 UFC fights. First off, he should be cut. He stinks. But he tweeted out that Dana White offered him 2,000 to show, 2,000 to win to be on that Power Slap fucking TV show. But you paying him $2,000. Bro, that shit is live CTE. Like, bro. I'm hating on Dana for that, and I just want to say to all the families of the people that are on that show, you're in my thoughts and prayers. Anything could happen at any moment because I know them boys is lunatics. That's how Chris Benoit got started.
I agree, and it's like crazy, bro. It's like Dana White is notorious for underpaying UFC fighters. So what you think he's paying these dudes in the slap league? Like, if he's offering one of his UFC guys $4,000, what do you think he's offering these regulars?
Nothing. And but that's the problem too. Like you said it best. Like he don't pay UFC fighters nothing, right? And we all complain about it. Why not just give the UFC fighters the money that you put into this stupid ass sport and TV show? You know what I mean? Like I feel like we'd all be better off if we just knew like he wanted to do this, but he chose to pay UFC fighters and give them health insurance, etc. instead.
Yeah, I just can't believe it, bro. I saw that clip and I'm like, dude, this is what they do in like Russia. Why are we doing this here?
Yeah, facts. I'm hating on Dana White too, bro. You fumbled the bag on Francis, dog, for real.
Oh, yeah.
For real, bro. We got robbed of a John Jones and Francis Ngannou fight, dog. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We really got robbed.
We did. I mean, Francis, that was a mutual. Francis didn't fumble the bag, but that was like he wasn't being realistic. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a UFC fighter, I understand you want to make a lot more money and you deserve to, but like, you gotta know who you're working for in a way. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he was talking about he wanted to have total control. I watched his interview with Ariel Helwani. He's like, I wanted to have more control than the UFC. It's like, bro, like, that's just never gonna happen, dog. It's just never gonna happen.
Yeah, I guess he kind of should have learned his lesson from John Jones himself, bro. Like John Jones is like, yo, I want to make this much, and that's literally the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, I want to make this certain amount. I want this. I want that. And Dana was like, nah. So I don't know, kind of what you thought, but it's still the fact of the matter that we really got robbed of the fight. That's really why I'm hating. I really wanted to see that shit, bro.
Well, I'm good at that, bro. I don't know about y'all, but one person on this podcast has to be anti-domestic abuse, so I am anti-John Jones. Everybody.
Oh, damn. What about the drugs? You anti-coke too?
He can't be. If he a Conor McGregor fan, he can't be anti-drugs.
So, bro, I got an interesting beef with him in the cocaine stuff because, like, a part of me is like, bro, you're a fucking idiot. Like, I feel like all the drug and alcohol abuse is probably what leads to all the other shit that gets him arrested. You know what I mean? Like, or like the steroids that cost us the original DC fight. Like all the out the octagon stuff is probably built around that. But bro, when he looked at Daniel Cormier and said, I was high out of my mind 2 days before our fight and I beat the fuck out of you.
That's some real shit.
Bruh. He was like, you were working out, training, eating a good diet. I was having McDonald's and cocaine. Like, bro, that's
some cold shit.
I mean, how do you respond?
That's what I'm saying. You can't. Like, bro,
how do you respond to that, bro?
Like John Jones, it's not even a debate, bro. Like when he was in like his prime, I don't even think fighters, like I don't even know why you take the fight because you knew you weren't going to win. And I don't think it's worth the paycheck to get hit by his ass. Not with how Dana be paying.
I mean, it's like people were trying to prove that point of like, yo, it's okay. So John Jones prime, right? He was really young when he was really whooping people's ass. So it's really more like people were like, I'm about to shut him, like not shut him up. Because when John Jones, people don't really remember, bro. When John Jones was first whooping people's ass, he was on that I'm a nice dude, humble type shit. Like
he was fake.
Yeah, it was a fake. It was a facade. So people was really like, yo, I'm gonna be the one to take this dude out, bro. And people was just getting in there, what he did a loyal to Machida, bro. I don't think I thought he killed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like John Jones really is him and stuff like that. And yeah, the domestic violence and shit, that shit ain't cool. None of this out of octagon shit cool, but damn, bro, when he in the octagon, I be forgetting about everything because he's so damn cool.
Yeah, no, I agree. But look, we done chopped it up on like hella NFL, hella NBA. We somehow ended up sprinkling in some UFC. We sprinkled in a little bit of everything. And like we said from the jump, we do some hating. Like we was hating on Dylan Brooks and the Grizzlies heavily, but
Trash ass fit.
we spit facts. And we still just be chopping it up, having a good time. Obviously we're not supposed to agree. That's why we're the only haters. And we the only haters you should be listening to. Go ahead and hit us with them follows on Twitter. Our ats, they right below us. Follow Multiplicity Media. Go hit us with a sub on YouTube. Do all that. We got way more pods than just this one. But we going to be back next week. Me, P, Dion. We out.